Hi guys, happy Thursday. At this point, you should have already completed the YouTube video and notes, and then also watching my YouTube video on the endocrine system. So, what we're going to do is we are going to complete the endocrine system diagram. So, we talked about 6 different main glands in the endocrine system. We know that there are more than 6, but for the purpose of 7th grade life science, we're only going to focus on 6 of those. So let's start with the first one. This one is located in your brain, in your skull, and that one is called the pituitary gland. And as I write these, I'm going to be using different colors because down here we have a table, and I'm going to color coordinate which glands. So the first one is pituitary. The second one is located around your trachea or your windpipe, and that one is called your thyroid gland. Next, we have over here, number 3, we have the adrenal glands, and these guys are located on top of your kidneys. So because you have 2 kidneys, you're going to have 2 adrenal glands right there. Next, number 4, we have the pancreas, and that's this guy right here. And the pancreas is located a little bit behind the stomach and on top of the kidneys. And then number 5, you'll notice we don't have 6 total ones, but number 5 represents in males or female. So in females, we have the ovaries. And then in males, there are testes. So these are the glands in the endocrine system. So technically that's number 5 and number 6. So that's where they're located on the body. Down here, we're going to talk about each gland in depth and talk about which hormone it produces, the target tissue that it's targeted for, and then the role of that hormone. So we're going to go in order of the diagram. So the first one we talked about was the pituitary gland. And I'm writing in green since I wrote it up in my diagram green. And this gland produces 3 different hormones. It produces growth hormones. It produces trophic hormones. And it produces vasopressin. And I'm going to try to write that as much as I can. Okay? And the pituitary gland produces these hormones, and these hormones are then sent to or targeted to most all tissues. So all tissues need to grow. If you think about it, if you think about all the growth hormones, also the pituitary gland is located in your brain. And so it's actually going to regulate a lot of other glands that we're going to be talking about today. So the target tissue is pretty much all tissues. And the role of these hormones are to stimulate growth and sexual development. I'm going to abbreviate that right there. Okay, so that is the pituitary gland. The next gland is the thyroid. And I'm going to use that dark royal blue since I use that up in my diagram. And the thyroid produces one main hormone called thyroxine. And the thyroid sends thyroxine mostly to most tissues. Not all of them, but pretty much most tissues. And the goal of thyroxine, the role of it is to regulate metabolism, and it controls rates of your body, some different rates. Okay. The next gland we're going to talk about is the pancreas. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, we'll just do pancreas. I'm going a little out of order, but that's okay. We'll talk about the pancreas. So the pancreas is it produces insulin and glucagon. Sounds like the name of like a superhero. I am glucagon. Okay, and so the pancreas produces insulin and glucagon, and it is targeted mostly to your muscles and to your liver. So these are our target tissues or target cells. And the role of insulin and glucagon is to increase or decrease blood sugar level. And that is the pancreas. Now we'll move on to the adrenal glands. And the adrenal glands, remember you have two of them, they produce adrenaline. You can kind of see where the word adrenaline got its word. It's from the word adrenal. And this targets all tissues. So if you think about the fight or flight responses, it's not just one thing of your body that is reacting in a fight or flight situation. It's all your entire body. So adrenaline is dumped into your bloodstream and your whole body is affected by that. So that's all tissues. And what adrenaline does is it affects your heart rate. So I'm going to draw a little heart there. It affects your breathing rate. I don't have enough time to draw lungs. Breathing rate and your blood pressure. So that's what the role of adrenaline is. Next, we are going to talk about the ovaries, and ovaries are only found in females. And the ovaries produce a hormone called estrogen. And this is targeted to the reproductive organs of females. And the purpose of it is it regulates female functions. And then the last one we have is testes. And testes are found in males, and they produce a hormone called testosterone. And testosterone is targeted to all the reproductive organs of males. And the role of testosterone is to regulate male functions. So there you go. There are the 6 main glands we've talked about. The hormone that each gland produces, where that hormone goes, where is its target, what is it? So think about this is the key and this is the lock, if I'm referring to the video that you last watched. Thyroxine goes to most tissues and it unlocks that. Insulin and glucagon goes to muscles and unlocks specific cells in the muscle cells to tell them to do something to either increase or lower your blood sugar level. So that's the gland that produces the hormone. The hormone goes to this target organ or tissue, and then this is what the hormone does for that target tissue. So thanks for watching.